Yo, it's your boy Wordplay, here with another edition of Wordplay Speaks. Now, I'd like to welcome everybody, all the frequent listeners. Thank you for keep coming back. Hopefully, I keep you entertained. For the newcomers, hopefully you like what you hear. If you do, please hit the subscribe button and please spread the word. Now, the usual tip, I'd like to give a shout out to the cooks. You want to see some good food, how to make some good food, check her page out. She's on YouTube as well, under one of my subscriptions. By the way, anybody want me to give them a shout out, got any businesses or anything, just leave your information in the comments. So if you have my number personally, shoot me a text. You know what I'm saying? I like to give shout outs to people with businesses or just, you know what I'm saying, like any YouTube, you got a YouTube thing going on, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just want to throw that out there, you know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all tired of me like, hey, man, y'all giving a shout out to the cooks, man. Oh, on that note, I want to give a shout out to both of my nieces, you know what I'm saying? They doing big things, you know what I'm saying? My oldest niece, she up here doing modeling, acting, and stuff like that. My youngest niece, she's a personal trainer. She just got her, she worked at Crunch. But I just heard that she got another spot now where she can like train people and stuff and like rent out the place, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly where that place is. I forgot to get the information, but when I do, I'll pass that out just in case anybody want to get personally trained. You know what I'm saying? And she's good too. You know, I gotta get with her. You know what I'm saying? I got these man boobs I gotta get rid of. I mean, I just gotta get in shape. You know what I'm saying? Just period. You know what I'm saying? Like I was working out and stuff, but like it was a time where like after my mom's passed, you know what I'm saying, I just started drinking real heavy, like man, and it was to the point I couldn't even, you know what I'm saying, put my shoes on. You know, I sit down and I had to sit down and like put my socks on, and so I bent down to. So I was like, man, I gotta start. So I just found some stuff on YouTube when I was working out. I was doing pretty good too. You know what I'm saying? I cut back on the drinking and doing the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, can say the other stuff on YouTube, but yeah. So, but you know what I'm saying? New Year's hit, and got back to old habits. Well, I'll do it again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So I just got to get back into it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because when you're working out and stuff, you do feel a lot better. You know what I'm saying? You feel a lot vibrant. You know what I'm saying? Energy and stuff like that. But and I started looking, everybody's like, man, you lost some weight. You know, and I started picking up. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, because at first I was doing it, you know what I'm saying? I seen it and stuff, but I was waiting on somebody to think my sister, because she had went to, she was doing traveling nurse or something. She was the first one to say something, because when she came back, you know what I'm saying? Because she was like, came back for the holiday or something. I think it was like around Thanksgiving. No, Halloween. It was around one of the holidays. But she came back because she was in Chicago. Then she came back. She was, oh, you slimming down, you losing weight and stuff. I'm like, hey, finally somebody said something. Like, nah. That's what you want to hear, man. Because, man, you see it and stuff. You see it in the mirror. You're like, all right. But you just want somebody. You up there just walking past people, flexing. Like, hey. Hoping somebody say something. Like, damn. But, nah, man. Shout out to my nieces, though, man. Like, on today's episode, I want to cover not really a lot of topics, but just want to talk about. Oh, this past weekend was Father's Day weekend. Oh my God! Thank you to everybody for all the texts, calls, and stuff for Father's Day. My shout out to my kid's mother for the outfits and stuff. She always look out for the outfits. Oh my God! And mainly shout out to my sister. She took care of me. Oh my God, man. We went driving around. Well, I had to drive around because she left her car at her friend's house the night before and stuff. So we driving around. She let me pick out a couple of shirts, piston shirts. And we went out to, oh my God. Okay, people in Michigan, if you haven't been to Ford Garage, the restaurant Ford Garage, please try that place out. She took me there. Oh my God. Just for the experience. Like, I heard about the place, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like real old school. They got like the cars, everything, like even the like bathroom, you know what I'm saying? They got the little gas on the gas thing on the doorknob, you know what I'm saying? The sink made out of, oh man. And then the food, man, I was debating. It took me forever to debate because it's mainly known for their burgers, but I didn't know they had other stuff. I thought they had burgers. Or I mean, I knew they had other stuff, but I just mainly for the burgers. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't gonna get a burger. And my sister, she had took her my brother-in-law on Friday because he had to work Sunday, so she took him on Friday. Said he had the ribs, and I was like, oh. So I had to. I'm debating on the ribs or the burger. I'm like, man, I ended up getting the burger. So if I go back, I'm gonna have to try the ribs because she said the ribs is off the chain. She had the salmon last time, but we both had the burger this time, and then we had the nachos. Oh, the nachos were so. Oh my god, them nachos were so good. They were so good. Like usually, like reheated nachos don't be all that because they be all soggy and stuff like that. But the next day, well, it was a couple of things because I was kind of hungover for the night before, so I had to eat something. So it was like, yeah, when you hungover, you'll eat anything. Let's say so. But man, if you haven't been to Forky Rides, please check it out. But shout out to my sister for treating me to a beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? We went driving. You know what I'm saying? Went over sister friend's house. Then we went over my cousin's house. We watched Orbit. And man, we had a good time. So thank you to not just my sister, but everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like for the calls and texts and stuff. And like I say, thank you to my kid's mom and my sister for sure. I really do appreciate you guys. And thank you for, you know what I'm saying, making the Father's Day feel real special to me. I'm also talking about. Okay, well, before I talk about that, I want to talk about the NBA playoffs. Now man, I was really pulling for the Pacers, man. It's not over yet, but you know what I'm saying, they lost. First of all, they lost on Friday in Game 4. That was a big crucial loss, you know what I'm saying. And then they played again. Another thing too, though, like I don't understand. Usually they have a game on Father's Day. That was the only thing missing, man. Like they played Monday, but it was weird not seeing it on Father's Day because usually have a game on Father's Day. That was the only thing missing. And the day was, man, I had a good time and stuff like that. I just needed a game to watch, you know what I'm saying. But if that would have been, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, like OKC ended up winning Game 5. And now they talking about Tyrese I can't never pronounce his name right. Halliburton. It might be out because he had pulled a muscle in his leg or something. And he didn't look right when he did. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he scored any points. I think he had like 5 points, but it was all like free throws and stuff. He just didn't look right. So now they talking about a game. He might not play. He might be out for the rest of the playoffs. Which is because Game 6 is going back to Indiana, but I mean they can't lose no more because they're down 3-2. And oh man, shout out to Siakam, man. Like man, Siakam, I was kind of like, man, like I didn't agree that he should have got MVP in the Eastern Conference thing, but man, he played like, man, he put the team on his back. He almost got it, brought it down to 2. It was other players too, you know what I'm saying, but he was like the main charge or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But I'm like, man, Siakam. Man, I always liked Siakam too, man. Even in like Toronto, man, because when they got him a few years ago, that was like a steal in the trade. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that's how I knew. Like, man, shout out to Siakam, but without Tyrese Halliburton, though, I don't know because you know what I'm saying. They got to win 2 more. Well, they go back to Indiana Friday, and then if they win, they go back to OKC. But I don't know, man. I was kind of pulling. I didn't really. I wouldn't be mad if OKC win. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of like them too a little bit. But I was really pulling for like Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Because I like Rick Carlisle. You know what I'm saying? And I just like the way they built that team, man. Like, man, they just low key came up. Like, I think last year they probably would have made it. I don't know if they would have beat Boston, but they would have been. Because Tyrese Halliburton went down last year, too, because they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals against Boston, and he got hurt, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? So it would have been a better series if he was playing. I don't think they would have beat him. They probably would have been to the finals back 2 years in a row, you know what I'm saying, if he was, healthy. Because, you know what I'm saying, they just built, like, different, man. And I didn't expect them to hang with OKC like this, you know what I'm saying? When they won that first game, I was like, oh. I just thought OKC was, I like, Indiana, but I just know OKC is just, you know what I'm saying, better and deeper and just, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't expect them to hang like this, you know what I'm saying, I ain't expecting the OKC to blow them out, but, you know what I'm saying, I ain't expect them to hang like this either, you know what I'm saying, so, but, you know what I'm saying, Game 6 is, I think it's Thursday or Friday, I believe it's Friday, I want to say Friday, but I'm not really sure. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they can tie it up, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully Tyrese can. They said he might be out for the remainder of the playoffs. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? They say he got an MRI or something. I ain't really checking into it. After that, I heard that or read that. So hopefully he can play. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hopefully they can get one in. They're going back to Indiana, so hopefully that home crowd can stir up something. You know what I'm saying? That game, like I said, that game 4 loss was, man, they had the game, and then OKC was hanging around and just came back. I'm like, man, that was a crucial loss, man. That game 4 was, that was crucial. But, yeah, but it's been a good playoffs, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why everybody hating on the basketball and stuff. I don't know what y'all watching because, man, this season just been crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know I know it's like a long season, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people complain about the season, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what y'all be watching, man. Everybody hating on basketball, like, want to compare it to the 90s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Like, it's not that, you know, it ain't the same, but the game changes, you know what I'm saying? And everybody talking about, oh, they shoot too many threes because of Steph. Hey, if you watch it lately, they haven't really been shooting threes like that. You know what I'm saying? It's going back to, you know what I'm saying, basketball. They playing more physical, you know what I'm saying? But everybody swear up and down. Like, oh, man. You just got haters, man, because everybody be like, they don't play no defense. Then when they do play defense, they don't score enough. Like, which one is it? Come on, man. Like, dog, man. But I just hate when people be complaining about it. Just don't watch it, man. That's it. Just period. Just don't watch it. Like, I don't want to hear you, like, you know what I'm saying? Then people, they said it's the lowest rating finals because, I guess because LeBron not in it, Steph not in it, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, or you teams like Boston, the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? So I guess people like, man, forget the, you know what I'm saying? But they missing some good basketball because this series been like, man, like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because even game 5, you know what I'm saying? Even though it turned out to be a blowout, OKC ended up blowing them out at the end. But it was a close game until like towards the end, and then OKC just turned it up and just started stealing the ball. Next thing you know, man, once they started stealing the ball, because they got it, Indiana got it down to 2. And then OKC was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? It just ran away with it. Like, damn, like, so I was all geeky, like, oh, they about to do it again. They about to come back. Nah. Nah, bro. But, yeah, shout out to basketball, though, man. It's coming back, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all be watching, why y'all got to be hating, man. But please stop with the hating and all this, man. I hate when people are always fixed, it's rigged, and like, man, I don't care, man. As long as it's a good game, a good series, I don't care. Like, I get tired of people when they, man, but, you know what I'm saying, I probably had one of these rants before, I can't remember, but, yeah, but, you know what I'm saying, so, but, if it is OKC, you know what I'm saying, shout out to them, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully Indiana can tie it up, I don't know, but, the next topic is, okay, it's a video that went viral of a girl that did a freestyle over Busta Rhymes, put your hands where my eyes can see. Now, here's the thing. I don't know how old the girl is, but she look kind of young, you know what I'm saying? She can't be no more than like, I don't know, 12, 13 or something, I don't know. But the bars, she has some bars. But my thing is, she was cussing and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was some bars, but I'm just not a fan of and I see it more online, more and more, you know what I'm saying? Like, kids be out there just cussing and like, I'm from an era where, like, I mean, I'm sorry, man. Maybe I'm old school or something, but I just don't. I'm from an era where, like, all that cussing and stuff from kids is, like, not, you know what I'm saying, forbidden, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, people, it might be just me, man, because people was online like, oh my God, she got bars and praising her and stuff. I mean, she did have bars. It was nice, but it was just the cussing for me. One for or being a female. I don't really like when, like, females be doing all that cussing and even the grown, like, you know what I'm saying? I like, nothing against female rappers and nothing like that, but when you, like, she wasn't talking about sex or nothing, but she was just like cussing and stuff like that. But when you a female rapper and you just, all your raps is about like sex and like, you know, suck the shit out you, it's kind of like a turn. I don't know how to explain it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it because, I don't know, but it's just the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like with all the cussing with the kids and stuff like that. And she online, and it went viral too. I mean, she did have bars though. I give her that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like I'm hating or nothing because I'm not hating, but it's just the cussing part for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, but she did have some bars though, so I mean, I guess you can say shout out to her. Um, all right, so I talked about that. All right, now I want to get into a topic where these are like I don't know what made me. Oh, this what made me come up with it. That movie Straw. I'm not gonna talk about the movie. I talked about the movie, but it's a part at the end that you know what I'm saying. Like that had everybody like, whoa, when your mouth just dropped. Like what? Some people was crying. You know what I'm saying. My mouth just dropped. I'm like, wow. I'm not gonna say what happened because I know a lot of people still didn't see the movie. Probably don't want to see the movie. So, but it was a death scene at the end. You know what I'm saying. That just like just threw you all off. Like whoa. Like so. I wanted to talk about movies slash TV shows like where like somebody like a death scene like really like hit you or it was like shocking or it was like wow like you know what I'm saying? So a surprising like scene that just was like, man, the movie be good in the mud. Did that happen? You like what? Like so this is just a few movies that I thought of. I know I can't name all of them, you know what I'm saying? So this is just a few of them, you know what I'm saying? Some of them kids movies, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna start off with like Lion King, of course, you know what I'm saying? That one, man, when you was a kid, man, Mufasa, man, dog, like that one still hit, you know what I'm saying? Like man, as a kid, especially as a kid, man, you like what? Like no, not Mufasa. And then he up there trying to nudge him and stuff like, Dad, get up, get up. You like, oh man, oh my god, man, that one still hit, man. Like sometimes, like, man, I just, I don't know, man. When it come on, I don't know, man. But that one, but the thing about Lion King though, it teaches you a life lesson though. But like you really can't trust nobody, not even like family. You know what I'm saying? Because his own brother. Well, I'm glad they did a reboot on. I mean, not a reboot, but a backstory on the Mufasa thing. Because that really wasn't his brother, like blood brother. As you can tell, you know what I'm saying. One was black, one was like you know. But it did a backstory, Mufasa, and show how they came up or whatever. Whoop de whoop. So that really wasn't his blood brother, but still, you know what I'm saying. He called it so brother, you know what I'm saying. Whoop de whoop. Like, you know what I'm saying? He set it up, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? So, man, but, yeah, Lion King, another movie was Up. I talked about this in one of my, previous, podcasts, you know what I'm saying? That first 15 minutes, man, I'm like, man, dog, that one hit. Man, I'm just trying to watch, like I said in the last podcast, I was just trying to watch a movie with the kids. My grandma had the DVD, you know what I'm saying? I just put the DVD in, you know what I'm saying? We were just watching the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's all happy at first, you know what I'm saying? They show him and, you know what I'm saying? They show him together and stuff. Then she passed away and it was like, damn. And then it don't make it no better because they ain't had no music playing or nothing. Because they just show him, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to live life. You know, he just laying in bed. Like you said, he got her picture on the other side. Like you said in the last one, he didn't make up the bed. It was just all sad. Like, damn. Now I'm trying to watch the movie. Trying not to, man, like, I don't know why Disney do this to you, man. Like you say, you just be trying to watch the movie, you know what I'm saying, with the kids, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, dang, man. Okay, now this one really hit home a little bit. This one a little bit personal because Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Now this whole movie was kind of sad to me because this one is like really personal because at the time, like, my mom had just passed or whatever, you know what I'm saying. We went to, this was like months after my mom passed, because she passed away in July 5th, and the movie came out in November. So we went to the movies as a family because my niece's birthday. We went out to eat, we'll celebrate her birthday, and we went to see that movie. But this movie, and they oh my God, man, like, from the beginning, man, it's like, man, when they showed Chadwick Boseman, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. You know, he died in real life. But it was the killer part, you know what I'm saying? They, wrong choice of word, but the crazy part is they said that they was gonna, write him off in the movie because his sister was gonna take over as the Black Panther, as, originally, as it did in the movie, played out. So it was kind of crazy that he passed away in real life, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, dang, like, but the way they wrote it in the story, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning, you know what I'm saying, he passed away, and it's like, And that's another one, man, when they ain't had the music playing and stuff. I'm like, man. And then later on in the movie, Angela Bassett, I'm like, come on, man. Like it was like hit after hit. Like, man, the movie, it was a straight movie, but it was just like, and then like you say, Dylan, it was still like my mom's death was still kind of fresh, even though it's like months after, but it was still like, man. So trying to watch the movie, trying not to get the movie theater, trying not to cry and stuff, and then like my sister, like two people's down or whatever, 2 seats down or whatever, and I hear her sniffling and stuff. She ain't like boo-hoo crying, but she's sniffling, so I'm like, oh, I had to turn my head and stuff, so I'm trying to hold it in. Now, if she would have started boo-hooing crying, I probably would have, you know what I'm saying, we probably would have just been an hour away just hugging, just crying, because, man, but I'm glad she didn't start boo-hoo crying, but she just started sniffling and stuff. I'm trying to hold it in. I'm like, man, that's one thing I do, man. I mean, I hate that. It's like, I hate crying in public, because I'm an ugly crier, too, and like, man, like, a tear might come down or something, but like, if I get the boo-hoo crying, like, man, I just... You know what I'm saying? I look like do all my crying in public, not in public, in private. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times I just go, drink or something, or the other thing. But, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know what I'm saying? Be down there, you know what I'm saying? In my own little space, you know what I'm saying? And just cry sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That was a lot of times what I did because I lost my mom, 2 of my uncles, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I lost my own crowd, you know what I'm saying? I'd just be down there listening to jazz and stuff and just grab myself to sleep or something, you know what I'm saying? So that movie, you know what I'm saying, that one really like personal. And then another thing too is that doggone Rihanna song at the end, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Rihanna, no disrespect to the song, but that song is just too emotional for me, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful song, but anytime it come on the radio, I had to change it because it's just too. And then like you say, around that time when that came out, you know what I'm saying, it was dealing with my mom's, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So it's just like, it's a beautiful song. I ain't gonna lie, it's a nice song, but it's just one of those songs you just can't. As soon as it come on, you know what I'm saying. I'm so glad when she performed at the Super Bowl that she didn't perform that song. I didn't expect her to perform that song because that's not really like a song you want to perform at the Super Bowl. But I mean, if she would have, I would have had to like get up and leave the room or something, man. Because that song is just. I mean, it's a beautiful song, but it's just too much, you know what I'm saying? And then when you're dealing with like, somebody passing away and stuff, that's one of them songs you don't want to hear. It's kind of like that Boys to Men song that it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Like, when you hear that song, you know what I'm saying? Especially at a funeral stuff, you like, come on, man, like, like, dog. What's next? We have. Oh, Hardball. Oh, my goodness. Hardball, that was a good movie. If you ever seen Hardball, it kind of reminds you of a hood version of Mighty Ducks, you know what I'm saying? Because the lawyer dude, I don't know if he was a lawyer, but he got into, oh, no, he wasn't a lawyer. I think he owed some money because I think he was a gambler or something, and he found a way to pay them back by like, it was kind of like Mighty Ducks, you know what I'm saying? Because I think he was a gambler or something, but, yeah, he had to coach the kids play baseball or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and he ended up, you know what I'm saying, but it was a scene at the end. Now, this scene, it was crazy because me and my cousin watching it. Apparently, he's seen it before. I thought, we was watching on DVD, you know what I'm saying, this back when DVDs was, you know what I'm saying, but, you know what I'm saying, we in the room watching it, and he get up, the scene about to come up where G-Baby get, in the hood, to explain to people, like, in the hood, you know what I'm saying, you hear gunshots, whatever, people hear gunshots, you know what I'm saying, and, you take cover, you know what I'm saying, whoop-de-whoop, till the gunshots is over, you know what I'm saying, whoop-de-whoop. So they was on their way leaving from practice, and G-Baby and his brother, you know what I'm saying, and they, you know what I'm saying, heard the gunshots, they hid under something, they hid under the staircase, or it was something. So the gunshots was over, he like, all right, G-Baby, come on, let's go. And G-Baby got hit, you know what I'm saying, it was like, damn. And the messed up part is, like, right before that, he helped them win, because G-Baby was, like, real small, and he wanted to play baseball, and they never really let him play, whatever, but the time they did let him play, he helped them win the championship game, whatever, because he had bunt the ball, and it allowed the runner from third to come in, you know what I'm saying, and they won the game off of that. So it was like, dang, that was sad too, man. Cause you ain't see that coming though, man. It was like, But when I see my cousin get up and leave, I thought he was going to the bathroom or something. I'm like, man. But I know why now. I'm like, ah. And the thing is though, and that's crazy because my cousin, he like, he like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of more like on the, I ain't really a soft, but I'm on the softer side. He more like on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like a little hardcore. You know what I'm saying? So when he got up and left, at first I'm thinking he went to the bathroom. But when I seen what happened, I was like, oh, damn. Another one that set it off. Like, oh, this whole movie, man. Oh my goodness. Whoo! Set It Off was crazy, you know what I'm saying? If you never seen Set It Off, please watch Set It Off. That whole movie was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Man, but the parts though, when they start, man, first of all, when TT, when she passed away, you know what I'm saying? She didn't want nothing to do with the robbery stuff, but she needed the money, you know what I'm saying? But she was like the scary type, you know what I'm saying? But when she took held her own with the the security guard, because the security guard was about to press the button or something, or he about to pull his gun or something, and she pulled her gun on him like, like, I remember we went to the movies and seen that. I remember everybody stood up cheering like, yeah, TT, like, but you know what I'm saying? But when she got popped by that, man, when she passed, it was like, damn. But the one though was one Cleo, man. Oh my God. And then it don't help that they played that little sad music, man. That sad music make it even worse. Cause sometimes I can't even watch it. You know what I'm saying? Cause when they start playing that music, and you got Dr. Dre and them watching on TV unfold. Cause they showing it on the choppers. You know what I'm saying? They show how she went out like a G though. You know what I'm saying? But Vivica Fox, you know what I'm saying, she was just stupid, you know what I'm saying, trying to make a run for it and just like, nah. But I'm glad the cop let Jada Pinkett go though, you know what I'm saying, because he seen her on the bus, you know what I'm saying, but he like, I think he felt bad because they killed her brother, you know what I'm saying, even though his brother was trying to be down with the gangs, whatever, he ain't had no business being there, and it was a shootout, and they, you know what I'm saying, they told him to get on the ground, he had a bottle in his hand, he tried to take the bottle, they thought he had a gun though, but it was like a 40 or something. I'm like, damn. So I think the cop felt bad, you know, because he seen her on the bus, he let her go, you know what I'm saying, he like, man, she went through enough, you know what I'm saying, so she went to Mexico, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people say that Jada Pinkett ain't been right ever since that scene. I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to mess with Jada Pinkett, man. But she was a great actress, you know what I'm saying? But this whole thing with her putting Will on blast, that whole red table talk, and she just acting real snobby, and like Will just, I don't know, man. I mess with Will too, man. I like Will Smith, man. But the way she been doing him, like, man, it make you kind of hate her, you know what I'm saying? But not really hate her, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But back in the day, man, she would be the junk, man. When she was on a different world. And you know what I'm saying? She was in her little acting. You know, she was in what was that movie with Keenan? Was it Keenan or I forgot the name of that movie. But yeah, when she played Peaches, oh man, what was that? Man, I gotta stop doing that, man. I didn't have that within my notes though. So when I do try and do the freestyle and stuff, that's when I was like, man. But okay, we got The Walking Dead. In The Walking Dead, you know what I'm saying? Of course, people gonna die in The Walking Dead and stuff like that. But it was one that was like, oh man, Glenn's death in The Walking Dead. At first, I really wasn't watching The Walking Dead at first, you know what I'm saying? Because my sister was into it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? And I'm over her house, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching football in another room. It was like Sunday night football, you know what I'm saying? And it was a good game, too. I forgot what, Ravens or somebody. But then I heard her screaming and stuff and crying. I was like, no. I thought something happened, you know. I ran in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa. Man, she was talking about the guy on Glenn, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man. At first, you know what I'm saying? Then when I went back and watched it, you know what I'm saying? It was like, because at first, Negan, he had captured the people or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He took out Abraham. Nobody really cared about Abraham. We were like, all right, cool. But then he turned around, had the bat, and took Glenn out. Everybody was like, what? That one was shocking, man. That one was shocking, though. Like, damn. And it was brutal, too, man. He had a little barbed wire bat, man, and took his face off. I'm like, oh, man. And then it was crazy because, like, everybody thought he had passed one time because it was walkers everywhere, and then you know what I'm saying he got ate up whatever. And thought you know what I'm saying, but he ended up coming back because he had to end up like getting crawling away or something because the way they made it look like he got bit up and ate by the walkers. But what happened was he was able to get free and he crawled away or whatever because he ended up showing up like episodes later. They're like, "Well, what happened to you? I thought you were dead." Like what? So but he was definitely dead this time though. And it was like, damn. But yeah, The Walking Dead though, man, that show had some man. That show was something else. I didn't finish watching The Walking Dead because I got to like the season before last or something, and it just started getting a lot of shows. You know what I'm saying? The writing started just getting dull, and I just stopped watching it. And I just don't go back and finish watching it. That was one of them shows. Like I heard it was pretty good though after a while because it started going downhill for a minute. Like the first two seasons was good. Third one was alright. First two seasons was off the chain. The second season. Oh, the first two. Cause that second season was pretty good. When they went to the barn and stuff, and he met Maggie and stuff. That season was off the chain. You know what I'm saying? And that season two was woo. But then three, I think it started off slow. It was either 3 or 4. They started off slow, but then it started picking up. And when it picked up, you was like, oh wow, like you know what I'm saying? But next week gonna talk about the Wire. Now the Wire, it's like The Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have characters pop. You know what I'm saying? Get killed off. Whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? You expect it, but some of them was like damn. Like a lot of people don't know that Michael B. Jordan. If you ever seen The Wire, he started off on the show. He played a guy named Wallace. You know what I'm saying? And Wallace. You know what I'm saying? It was. When they had to kill Wallace, you know what I'm saying, it was like understandable, but it was like still like messed up, because his own boys had to do it. But it was understandable because like Wallace wasn't built for the streets, you know what I'm saying. And then he got away, you know what I'm saying, because he was at his grandmother's house. Because he had, he seen somebody or set it up where somebody got murdered, you know what I'm saying, and he couldn't handle it, you know what I'm saying. If you ain't built for the streets, you can't handle it, you know what I'm saying. It ain't for you. But the police had sent him to his grandmother's house, you know what I'm saying. But he got homesick, wanted to come back. And it's like, damn, why would you come back, you know what I'm saying? And his boys had to do it because they like, man, you snitched. Because he, you know what I'm saying, told the cops what happened. But of course they tried to put him in, his grandmother stayed on the farm or something. So, you know what I'm saying, they just, you know what I'm saying, if he would have stayed out there, but he got homesick and he thought he could trust his boys, you know what I'm saying. But they had to do, I mean, it was understandable, but it was like, damn, like if you just didn't come back, like, man, he would have just stayed at his grandmother's house, you know what I'm saying? Because he, nobody knew she stayed way out, like in a farm, way out nowhere, you know what I'm saying? He was safe out there because nobody, you know what I'm saying, knew where he was, you know what I'm saying? Because she was in no man's land pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they probably would have found him eventually, but, you know what I'm saying, it was like slim to none chances, you know what I'm saying? But he wanted to come back, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It was understandable, but at the same time, like, dang, man. Another one was Omar, you know what I'm saying? This thing about that one, like, it wasn't like his death was really shocking, but it was like Omar survived multiple shootouts. He jumped out the window one time and only had like a messed up ankle. He almost should have got blew up, you know what I'm saying? It was all kind of stuff. And then for him to get popped by a kid, come on, man. I expected him to go out way better than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually, you know what I'm saying, when somebody like that go out, you know what I'm saying, it's supposed to be like in a big shootout or something happened, you know what I'm saying? But they got popped by a kid, man. Like, I'm not saying that can't happen in real life because it was a hit out on him, you know what I'm saying? And the kid, you know what I'm saying, he was at the store getting milk and stuff, you know what I'm saying, or getting something. And he heard somebody come in, whatever, but it was a kid, you know what I'm saying? He like, all right, because he looking in the mirror thing, you know what I'm saying? He checking his surroundings, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a hit out on him, you know what I'm saying? So then the kid, the next thing you know, he paying for his stuff, and then pow, I'm like, God, by a kid though? Like, come on, man. Like, man, that one was messed up, man. Cause like you say, somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not shocking that he died, but come on, man, by a kid though. Y'all couldn't have wrote it where he got, in a shootout or something, or at least a drive-by, something, man. Something, man. Like, come on, man, by a kid. That one, like, kind of irritated me, man. I'm like, man, y'all could have killed him, like, seasons ago if that was the case. Like, say, he jumped out of windows. Like, come on, man. Like, dog. Come on, dog. And then, also, Bodie. How Bodie went out, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of crazy. He went out like a G, though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was kind of crazy how that happened because you know what I'm saying. But and then he was but the whole thing about that, it was just a misunderstanding. But Marlo, you know what I'm saying, having too much power because he took his boy out. The boy didn't even snitch, you know what I'm saying. But it was just the fact that he, you know what I'm saying, got caught up and sending the message, but his boy didn't even snitch though, you know what I'm saying, because what they was doing was they was when they was killing people, they were putting people in the vacant building. When they pulled the bodies out, he seen his boy, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, so Bodie, I don't know if he actually did flip. I think he did flip. I think he did tell the cops what happened, but you know what I'm saying? At that point, he like, man, like, cause he like, man, like his boy, he knew his boy ain't snitched. Everybody knew his boy ain't snitched, but Marlo was just sending that message, you know what I'm saying? Cause he was seen, he got caught up, and his boy, he ain't snitched. You know what I'm saying? He up there giving them a hard time, like, man, let me get some Skittles. I want all the orange ones or all the yellow ones or something like that. He up there giving them a hard time. Like, I ain't saying nothing. Like, yeah, let me get a pop out of the soda machine. Hey, but the wire was just crazy, man. Like you say, man, if you really not, I know I ain't built for the streets. I ain't in the streets like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely wouldn't belong in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't built for the streets, man, that show will show you, like, man, like, cause there's a couple of, you know what I'm saying, scenes where it was like, yeah, they was, but, let's see. Now, this one, I put this on the list because I just watched this the other day. I mean, I seen it before, but I just rewatched. It was on TNT or TBS or BET or something. But Dia's Happy Family. Stay with me. I know it's not like, you know what I'm saying, but that movie just crazy because like when Caressa Devine, oh damn, man, look, the main character, man, I can't never pronounce her name right. But when she, you know what I'm saying, the whole movie, you know what I'm saying, she come out, she got cancer and she trying to get her family together. And they just want to act the fool and stuff like that. And just, you know what I'm saying, they never did find out that she had cancer till it was too late, you know what I'm saying. But then Madea came in and, you know what I'm saying, set the people straight, whatever, whoop de whoop. But that movie was crazy because it just shows how, like, you know what I'm saying, like big mamas, or, you know, big mamas, like, keep the families together, you know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for her, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't even be together at all. But, you know, she was trying to keep them together and keep on the same page, but all the drama and everything, and it just, like, blew up. And just, like, then when she passed, then everybody wanted to be all like, I'm sorry, mama. Like, too late now, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you got to appreciate family while they still here. You know what I'm saying? And that was a big thing. But plus, that movie just funny, man. That doggone Bell, man. And then Madea, his whole being on board, man, that movie was kind of low key funny, man. But then the next movie was the same thing with Soul Food. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much the same thing. Cause once Big Mama passed away, you know what I'm saying? Cause she kept the family together. This one, she actually did have the family together. You know what I'm saying? Unlike in Madea's Big Happy Family, you know what I'm saying? The family was actually getting together in Soul Food because they would get together on Sundays. She would cook, you know what I'm saying? But when she passed, even though they had their own little differences, you know what I'm saying? They still came together on Sundays as a, you know what I'm saying? 40 years, you know what I'm saying? But once she passed away, you know what I'm saying? It was just like hell broke loose, you know what I'm saying? They barely wanted to get together. And you know what I'm saying? The grandson was trying, I forgot his name in there, but he was trying to get everybody together and stuff. You know, they cooked whatever, nobody showed up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, like, you know, they was trying, but, you know what I'm saying, that was another one too, where it was like, dang, once she passed away though, it was like, man, let's see. Okay, we gonna talk about Power, and Power, we had a few, that was like, wow, like, And first of all, when Ghost got popped, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Ghost was an asshole, you know what I'm saying? He kind of deserved to be popped by his own son, though. Like, what? Man, because I like the way they built it up, you know what I'm saying? Because they had like the mid-season finale, you know what I'm saying? And it showed him getting shot, you know what I'm saying? And when it came back, you know what I'm saying? They showed everybody because he pissed off a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And everybody was trying to. I think he would have got, if it wasn't for Tariq, you know, somebody would have popped him because everybody was heading down there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tariq just managed to get down there and you know what I'm saying, pop him. But it was like, man, like, but he kind of did deserve that one because he, like you said, he was being an asshole towards people, even Tasha, you know what I'm saying? And when you tell your ex-wife, like, I disown you, like, oh, man, like, he said, I disown you. Like, how the hell do you disown somebody? Like, what? But, and then, like, Power Book 2, man, like, the episode when Sax finally got popped, oh my god, that episode from start to finish was crazy. And then it was crazy too because he took out it was Method Man brother, Davis brother, I forgot his name in the show, but Davis brother, you know what I'm saying, he took out Sax, then he shot his own, and man, my mouth dropped. I'm like, what? Even Tariq, when he seen it, you know what I'm saying, he just stood there like like, man, because he did it right in front of him, you know what I'm saying? And the cops came, and it was like, whoa. That whole episode was crazy from start to finish. It was like, wow. Like, man, it's like beautifully done, but, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, like, Game of Thrones, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now this one, it was a few in there too, but this one really, you know what I'm saying, had me watching it for real, because I was just watching it because everybody else was, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it was like good, but then the way they ended the first season by killing off Ned Stark, the main dude, you know what I'm saying? Because they had set it up where he, you know what I'm saying, it was about to chop his head off because Ned had exposed the king or whatever because he got all these biological kids out here, and you know what I'm saying, he had like cheated on the outside of the queen or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because he, did some did some digging, you know what I'm saying? And all the kids had like blonde hair or something, you know what I'm saying? So he was exposing them. So when the king passed, you know what I'm saying? I think one of the sons or something turned out to be the king, something like that. But he had Ned Stark, you know what I'm saying, about to cut his head off, you know what I'm saying? Normally in the movies, when the main character about to die, you know what I'm saying, something happens, somebody come in, save the day. Nah. They actually killed him. I was like, whoa. And he was like the main character. So I'm like, what? So after that, I started like, man, this is good. You know what I'm saying? Because that kept me, because at first I was kind of like on the border of watching it, you know what I'm saying? Because that was the end of the season. I probably still would have kept watching, but you know what I'm saying, that kept me like really in tune, like, whoa. Like, and then the crazy episode was the red wedding. Oh my god, man! If you never seen Game of Thrones, watch, man. You at least got to see that episode, man. The red wedding. My sister told me about it too, cause she's like, yeah, you gotta call me when you see that episode. Sure enough, I had to call her cause she worked midnights when that episode came on. I was like, damn. Woo! Damn, it was that one in the Wall episode, man. The Wall episode was like from start to finish, man. Like that episode was crazy too, man. But man, yeah, when they killed off Ned though, man, I was like, man, I thought he was gonna at least make it to the second season at least, cause he was like the main character. Like after that, you know what I'm saying? That shows like that show. You ain't care what title you had on that show, you was gonna get got. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, man. Another back to the movies. Another one was Bad Boys 3 when they took out Cap, man. Captain, like that one was really surprising and shocking. You know what I'm saying? Because it just came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because they just standing around talking, and next thing you know, he just gets shot out of nowhere. Like, oh, and that one, like, what? I was like, whoa, man, because man. And I didn't really care for Bad Boys 3 like that. You know, it was alright, but I like 4 better than 3. The best one to me is 2, but yeah, 3 was alright. But that part though, man, because you know what I'm saying, they just out there. I forgot what happened. They was doing something. It was like investigation or something. And he get out the car, you know what I'm saying, talk to Will, whoop de whoop, and as you know, he just like pow, like oh, like, what? That one was like, whoa, like, damn, like, man. That one was really shocking, though, man. Then you're like, Cap, like, nah, not Cap, man. Like, let's see, Scream, too. I put this on the list. I don't know, Jada Pinkett part, you know what I'm saying? Because at the time, you know what I'm saying, like, this one, before all this stuff with Will and all that stuff came out, because I was, like, not really a big fan of Jada Pinkett, but, you know what I'm saying, I kind of digged her, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that she didn't make it past opening credits on goddamn Scream, like, come on, man. Now that, you know, all this stuff came out about her, you know, I really don't care. But at the time, you know what I'm saying, I was like, dang. I was little too. And I was like, man, she didn't make it past the opening credits. You know what I'm saying? Because after she passed away, then it was like Scream 2. Like, damn, really? She didn't make it past the opening credits? Like, damn. But shout out to Dwayne. What's his name? Tisha Campbell's ex-wife. Not ex-wife, ex-husband. Sorry, ex-husband. Dwayne Johnson? No, that's The Rock. I forgot his name. But shout out to him, though. Yeah, because he, you know what I'm saying, he was the cameraman or whatever, and when all that stuff, when all the people start getting killed, he like, you know what, I'm out of here. like y'all can stay here if y'all want to. I am out. He came back at the end after everything was done, though. I think he helped save the day because I think he ended up hitting the killer over the head or something and ended up coming back or something. But, like, man, that was one of the funniest and realest parts in the movie. Like, you know what? Yeah, man, he like, I am out of here. And that was like my favorite scene in Scary Movie, the first one. Because when they were showing, like, the different reporters, you know what I'm saying? They got the white, you know, Mexicans and the white people, you know what I'm saying? My man was like, yeah, white people got killed. We getting up out of here. And he's like, go. He started loading up the van. Like, go. Like, that part on Scary Movie is my favorite part, dog. Like, dog. And then this one last on the list was Stomp the Yard with Chris Brown. This one, like, kind of irritated me, too, because it's like, when the movie came out, you know what I'm saying, he had made videos, he promoting the movie, you know what I'm saying, he even had like the video on 106 in Park, you know, those of y'all that remember 106 in Park, you know what I'm saying, so, you know what I'm saying, watching the movie, for him to not make it past the opening credits, it's like, what? Like, come on, man, like, nah, man, that irritated me, man, because it's like, man, like, they pretty much used him. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, he didn't care because as long as he got paid, you know what I'm saying, he's like, hey, man, whether I'm in the make it past opening credits or not, I get paid, so, you know what I'm saying, why not? Because I wouldn't have promoted that movie, man. At least let me make it past opening credits, like, god damn. Like, but, you know what I'm saying, but then again, like I'm saying, when you look at it that way, you know what I'm saying, hey, I got paid, so, hey, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is, but same time, like, damn, like, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, I ain't think nothing of it, you know what I'm saying, because like I say, he out there promoting the movie, he on talk shows, he on 106 in Park, and got made videos for the movie. Nobody was expecting him to die in the first, not get past the open credits, like, damn. But, you know what I'm saying, they pretty much had to, you know, sell the movie, you know what I'm saying, because Columbus Short wasn't that big at the time, you know what I'm saying, so he had to, you know what I'm saying, promote the movie, whoop-de-whoop, but it was still like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying, so, but that's the last one on my list. I did want to recite another poem. I did do one, my last one. So I wanted to recite another poem. This one kind of relates closer to Father's Day, a little bit. Kind of, you know what I'm saying, we just had Father's Day. It kind of do, you know what I'm saying, but, hey, hopefully I don't butcher it or nothing. So I'm going to recite this and I'm going to get off of here. I kind of went over the time a little bit because I usually like keep it between 30 and 40 minutes. It's like 49 minutes. So this one is called Sweet Dreams. So hopefully you guys like this one. Hopefully this connection gets through like Verizon. Nothing like eating good in the hood, but at some point you have to turn those apples into bees by expanding your horizons. Not sure what the future holds, but I'm back in a goodie like Wilson. I'm back in the goodies like Wilson. Not satisfied till I hit the $1 billion status. I want mine in a large amount. Only dark place I want to reach is Bruce Wayne's bank account. been on the defense my whole life. Now it's time to score. Pockets on the run like J and B, going for the $1 billion baby as if I came from Re. Getting things popping like Lil Mama putting on lip gloss, pushing it to the limit via Rick Ross. Starting from the bottom, trying to make the roster. Going for the cash money, so if it don't involve me or mine, I don't give a FUCK like a motherfucking monster. What I'm about to say may serve better if you listen with the captions on. Now it's time to cut the broke tension with a knife. In order to live a Carter's life, it takes more than just talking. Requires one to take action, have all your stuff together before the legendary walk in. When it comes to the generational curse, I must break it as Jada did with his family. Dear kids, before you lay down and I kiss you goodnight, I had to apologize for not living right. I promise you both that reality be more than just sweet dreams, cause we gon' make it. Now, I don't know, I probably didn't say it right, but it's a lot of, like, you got to probably, like, listen to it. Re-listen to it, cause, hopefully I said it clear enough where you can, because there's a lot of punchlines in there, you know what I'm saying, especially toward the end, you know what I'm saying. It's like one of those, like, lyrical, like, you really have to listen to it, like, dissect it. You like, whoa, like, wait a minute. I'm telling you, man, if y'all really like into lyrical stuff, like that one, yeah, hopefully I said it right, you know what I'm saying, it was smooth and it came out right, because like you say, it's gonna, those into lyrical stuff, yeah, trust me, if you go back and re-listen to it, if you didn't catch it on the first try, trust me. Yeah, that's what I like to do, you know what I'm saying? I like to put out stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I picked the name Wordplay, because I like to put out lyrical stuff, because I'm telling you, if you, those that are into lyric, yeah, just go back. But anyway, let me get off of here. I want to thank everybody for listening. Y'all that, familiar listeners, thank you. Hopefully I keep you guys entertained. To the new people, if you like what you heard, please hit the subscribe button and please spread the word.